You must be wondering why I am taking this concept. I have mainly one reason, that is, it is the most asked question in the examination. I think this video is going to be fascinating, it's going to be interesting, and you can easily catch up my point and get huge advancement in solving. So here are the two problems from bilinear transmission, and this topic is from conformal mapping. See, the first question here is, so we have to find the bilinear transformation that maps -1, 0, 1 into 0, I, 3i. And next one, we have to find the bilinear transformation that maps 1i minus 1 into 2 comma I comma minus 2. So let's get started to find the solution. Before going into it, so we have to recollect the formula here. So these are the points in the z plane, that is z1, z2 and z3, and these are the points in the w plane, w1, w2 and w3. Clear? So here, so w1, w2, w3 are the image points of this plane, general points, that is z1, z2 and z3. So in order to remember the formula, it's so easy. So here, first of all, we have to consider 1z this side and 1z this side. I'll show why. So here the formula is like this. The first one, z minus z1. See here, this is z minus z1, and the next one, this is z2 minus this value is z3 divided by. See here, this time you have to neglect this z and start with this side. So start with z1, that is z1 minus z2 into this is z3. So this is z3 minus z. So this side here, as it is same, we have to take w this side and w this side for remembrance. See here, so this will be w minus w1. So this is w minus w1, and next one w2 minus w3 divided by, see, we have to neglect this one and we have to start like this. We have to take all these 4 points, w1 minus w2 in the denominator, and the next thing is w3 minus w. So this is the formula for the bilinear transformation, and we have 2 points ready. Here we have to consider these points as -1, 0, 1 and 0, I and 3i. So these are the z points and these are the w points, and we have to find the bilinear transformation, and the formula is so easy that z minus z1, z2 minus z3 divided by z1 minus z2 into z3 minus z. So here w minus w1 into w2 minus w3 divided by w1 minus w2 into w3 minus w. So this is the way, if you remember, so the solutions will be very easy. And see here, the first question, we have to find the bilinear transformation that maps -1, 0, 1 into 0, I and 3i. So here is the question. So this is also so simple. So first of all, we have to consider these points. So here it is given as -1 in the solution, see clearly. So the points, the z points are -1, 0, 1. And see here, this is 0, I and this value is 3i. So as usual, so here for the remembrance, I'm taking z this side and the z this side and w this side and w this side. If you consider this one as a z1, z2 and z3, and these values are w1, w2 and w3. See here, the formula is so simple as, so if you substitute in the formula, you will be getting the answer. So first z minus z1, clear. And next one, this is z2 minus z3 divided by, so here we have to take 4 points this side, z1 minus z2 in the denominator, z1 minus z2, and next one z3 minus z. Clear? So first we have to take these 4 points and later we have to take these 4 points. So which is equal to, so first of all I'm taking these 4 points, that is w minus w1 into w2 minus w3 divided by, now we have to take these 4 points, that is w1 minus w2, and this side, that is w3 minus w. And now I am going to substitute all the 4 points here. See, first thing here is z minus 1. So this is a z minus. So here -1. So this will be +1. And next one is 0 minus 1. Clear? Divided by. Now -1 minus 0. So if I substitute, next one z3 minus z, that is 1 minus z. See, clear? 1 minus z. So which is equal to, so w minus 0 And the next one is I minus 3i. So this is I minus 3i divided by, so this time 0 minus I, 0 minus I, and next time 3i minus w. This is 3i minus w. Clear? And now I am going to calculate w value. So here, first thing here is we have to arrange this z. So this is z plus 1. Here if I arrange, so I'm taking minus common. So this will be z minus 1. So later we have to see the constants here. 0 minus 1 value is minus 1, and this is minus 1 minus 0 value is minus 1. So we have to adjust these constants. So here we have to construct this w, and the next one here there is w. I'm taking minus common and keeping w positive. W minus 3i, and here if I adjust this one, I minus 3i is nothing but minus 2i, and this value is minus I. Clear? And next we have to cancel all these. Now I can easily cancel this minus. So this minus and this minus got cancelled, and see here this minus got cancelled, this minus and this minus also got cancelled, and I also got cancelled. So after cancelling, what happens here? So this will be z plus 1 by here, this is z minus 1. So if you see, I can cancel this minus and this minus, this minus, this minus. So this is minus and minus, and even I can cancel this plus I and minus I. So here z plus 1, this is z minus 1. Here this value is w into 2 divided by, this is w minus 3i. Now I am going to cross multiply this one. So this is z plus 1 into w minus 3i, and this value is 2w into. So if I cross multiply, this will be z minus 1. So if I multiply with z, so this will be zw minus, this value is 3zi, and if I multiply with w, this is w, and if I multiply, this is minus 3i. So if I multiply, this is 2wz, and this is minus 2w. So if you see all these, so we have to take w as common for one time, and next thing here we have to take common z. And the next one here, this is zw, and this is 2wz. I am bringing everything this side. This is zw. If I bring this side, so this will be minus 2wz. And this is, see here, this is single w here. And the next thing here is, so if I bring this side, so this will be plus 2w. So if I send this z values, so this is minus 3zi, and this is plus 3i. So if I send to other side, so this will be 3zi positive, and this is 3i is positive. See here, this is 1zi minus 2zi. So this will be minus wz, and this is 1w and 2w. So this will be 3w, which is equal to, if you take 3i common, this will be z plus 1. So if you take w common, this will be 3 minus z is equal to 3i times of, this is z plus 1. And clear? And now we need the value of w here. This will be 3i times of, this is z plus 1 by, this value is 3 minus z. So this is how we have to find the bilinear transformation. So w is equal to, see here, az plus b by cz plus d. So this is how we have to calculate. So this is the way and the process, and the problem is so simple. After knowing the formula here, simply we have to substitute all the values, and simple calculations we will be getting. First we have to adjust the z, and we have to keep it as it is, and the remaining constants we have to simplify, and here is w and here is w, and these are the constants. We have to cancel these one, and we have to make a cross multiplication. After making cross multiplication, we have to take w common, as we need w value, and therefore this is the final answer. And the next thing here is, find the bilinear transformation that maps 1i minus 1, and the next one is 2i minus 2. So here are the two values again here. So we have to consider these values as z, and these values are as w, and see if we take in the solution, this is 1i minus 1, and this is 2 comma I comma minus 2. So here these are the w values, and these are the z values. So if you take, consider this as a z, so this side z, so this value is a z1, this is a z2, and this value is z3. So this is w, so this value is w, this is W2 and this value is W3. So the formula here is very simple as Z minus Z1 and next one Z2 minus Z3, clear, divided by. So this time we have to construct these 4 points, that is Z1 minus Z2 and next one Z3 minus Z. So here this time we have to take the first 4 points, that is W minus W1 and next one this is W2 minus W3 divided by. Now we have to take all the 4 points, that is W1 minus W2 into this is W3 minus W2. W. And now I am going to substitute all the values here. The first one is Z minus 1. So this value is Z minus 1 and next one is I minus of minus plus 1. Clear? And next one we have to consider all the 4 points. This is 1 minus I. 1 minus I and this value is minus 1 minus Z. And clearly this is W minus 2 and next one this is I minus of this is minus 2 plus 2 and now we have to consider all the 4 points, that is 2 minus I. So this is 2 minus I and the next thing here is minus 2 minus W or omega. So W. So I'm speaking like W. So now we have to properly adjust this Z first of all. So here if you adjust this Z or else if I multiply this one, see what happens here. So see here this is Z minus 1 and see this will be minus of this is Z plus 1, clear. So this is 1 plus I and this value is 1 minus I, the constants 1 minus I. So here this is W minus 2 and this value if I take minus common this will be W plus 2 and later this is I plus 2 and this value is 2 minus I, clear. And now I can cancel this minus and this minus and see if I multiply, so this will be Z and this will be Zi and if I multiply this is minus 1, if I multiply this is minus I. See here this is Z and this is Zi, this is minus 1 and this value is minus I divided by, if I multiply this will be Z and this is minus Zi, so this is minus Zi, if I multiply with 1 so this will be 1 and this will be minus I. Now if I multiply these two this will be omega I Wi or this will be 2W and this is minus 2I and this value is minus 4 by, so if I multiply this will be 2 into W, this is minus W into I and this value is 4 and this value is minus 2I, clear. And now I am going to use the componendo and dividendo method. So here componendo and dividendo. Now if you consider this as A by B, so this will be A plus B for one time and this is A minus B for one time. So if you consider this fraction is A by B, we have to add for one time and we have to subtract for one time. See, be very careful. So which I am doing here. So first one, this is A. So I am considering this as Z plus this value is Zi. This is minus 1 minus I and next we have to add this one, that is plus Z minus Zi, this value is plus 1 and this is minus I divided by, see, and next one this is A again, that is Z plus this value is Zi, this is minus 1 minus I. Now we have to subtract this denominator, that is minus Z and this is plus Zi and this is minus 1 plus I. So here which is equal to now A by B. So we have to add these two. This is Wi plus 2W minus 2I minus 4 and again I am adding this one. This is 2W minus Wi plus 4 minus 2I divided by. Now we have to subtract these two. So W plus 2W minus 2I minus 4. Now we have to make a subtraction. Minus 2W plus Wi and this is minus 4. This is plus 2I. Now see here we can cancel these two. So this is plus value and this is minus value. And again what else we can cancel? This is plus 1 and minus 1. So I am cancelling these two. Clear? And next one here also, this is plus z and this is minus z, and if you see this is plus and this is minus, so we can cancel these two. And the next thing here is, so here this is wi plus wi and minus wi got cancelled, and the next one here is minus 4 and plus 4 got cancelled. And the next one here, if you observe, this is plus 2y and minus 2y got cancelled, and the next thing here is minus 2y and plus 2y got cancelled. So remaining things I'm going to write here. So here the remaining values are, so this will be 2z. So this value is 2z and this is minus 2i. Clear? And here if you see, this is 2zi. This is 2zi and this value is minus 2. And here if you see, this is 2w plus 2w. This value is 4w and this is minus 2i minus 2i. So this is minus 4i divided by, see here, this value is wi. So this is 2wi. This is minus 4 minus 4. This value is 8. So if I take 2 common, this will be z minus I. So again, if I take 2 common, this will be zi minus 1. So if I take, see here, 2 common, this will be 2w minus 2i. And if I take 2w, this will be wi minus 4. And now I can cancel these two. So here after cancelling, what remains here? So this value is z minus I. So this value is z minus I. This value is zi minus 1. Here this is 2w minus 2i and this is wi minus 4. And now I'll cross multiply this one in order to get the w value. So here this will be z minus I into wi minus 4 and this value is 2w minus 2i into this is zi minus 1. So if I multiply, this will be zwi minus 4z. So if I multiply, I square will be minus 1 and this is again minus. So this will be plus w and this will be plus 4i. Clear? And here if I multiply, this will be 2wzi, and if I multiply, this will be 2w and this will be minus 2z, and again I square value is plus 1 and if I multiply, this value is 2i. Clear? Now I am bringing all the z terms to one side. So here is 1z and here is 1z. This is w to one side. So if I bring all the w's to one side, so this will be zwi, and if I bring this one, this is 2wzi and this value is w and this value is plus 2w. And here if I bring, so if you see, if I bring all these to this side, see what happens. So this will be 2z. So if I bring minus 4z, so this will be plus 4z and this is 2i and this will be minus 4i. And see here, this is plus 1 times of zwi and this is minus 2 times of, this is minus zi, plus 1 and minus 2, minus 1 times, and this is 1 plus 2, the value here is 3w and this value is 6z and this is minus 2i. Clear? And now if I take this w common from this, so if I take w common, as I need w value, so if I take w common, this will be 3 minus this value is zi, which is equal to 6z minus 2i. So here, see, w value is equal to, this is a 6z minus 2i by 3 minus zi. So if I bring zi to this side, so if I take minus common and send to the numerator, and this will be minus 6z plus 2i by this is zi minus 3. And this is our bilinear transformation, as w is the value which is of the form az plus b by cz plus d. So this is the bilinear transformation, as it is so simple if you follow these steps. and one after the other. If you follow these steps, the formula is also very easy. So carefully you substitute. This problem is so important. So here first of all we have to bring the z terms as well as w terms to one side, and constants we have to simplify, and we have to, in order to make it easy, we have to use component and dividend method. One time we have to add and one time we have to subtract, and after subtracting and addition these are left over, and after cancellation and after making a cross multiplication and taking w common, so we'll be getting w is equal to az plus b by cz plus d. And thank you so much for watching. If you don't connect for one time, so you go through the video for the second time, definitely you can understand, and please concentrate and practice, and definitely you can score more. And these are the simple steps for any problem of this kind, and definitely this topic will be damn easy if you follow few videos of this type. And I'll be uploading so many videos, and my upcoming video will be very soon releasing, so look at that video also, so your confidence will be enhancing. Thank you so much for watching, and if you really like, raise your thumb, pass it on to your friends, and subscribe to this channel and stay connected.